As part of our commitment to exceed customers' expectations and stay ahead of the latest technology, we've developed a new and improved 7/8" aluminum FXL 780 cable and EasyFit series connectors. The new Extreme Flex FXL 780 aluminum cable is smaller in diameter than the FXL 1070 cable. It's more flexible and features standardized hardware accessories. FXL 780 cable is another innovative addition to CommScope's extensive family of Extreme Flex cables, which offer lighter tower loading, greater flexibility, and lower life cycle cost thanks to reduced ongoing maintenance. Remember, always use proper safety equipment and wear appropriate eye protection when working with any cables. Step 1. To begin coring the cable manually, assemble the tool with the supplied T-handle and start tightening using an Allen wrench. You can properly core the cable manually or by attaching the tool to a high-torque, low-speed portable power drill. The coring tool is self-feeding, self-centering, and self-gauging, meaning no other measurements or additional inward pressure is required. Core the cable until the tool reaches its positive stop and no more cable material is coming out of the tool. It's very important to have the proper center conductor length. You can check the center conductor length by comparing it to the connector back nut barrel or the gauge located on the front of the coring tool. When cored correctly, the center conductor should have a chamfer. Step 2. Carefully remove the dielectric material from the center conductor by using an 18-gauge masonry string or a knife. It's important to remove the dielectric material completely from around the center conductor before installing the back nut. Here we should note the EasyFit series connectors continue the tradition of being a two-piece connector with O-rings assembled and pre-greased. Step 3. Begin by separating the back nut from the front nut. Next, turn the back nut onto the cable counter clockwise while applying inward pressure. Make sure the back nut passes over the outer conductor before turning the back nut onto the cable. Now, begin turning in a counterclockwise motion while applying inward pressure. Make sure the back nut doesn't become misaligned during the cable assembling process. Continue to tighten the back nut with a 34mm wrench or by hand until the back nut stops turning. At this point in the process, the center conductor length should be flush with the edge of the back nut. 4. Now flare the outer conductor by removing the B-body portion of the tool. For manual operation, slide the B-body over the end of the center conductor and begin applying slight inward pressure until the flare begins. Next, increase inward pressure evenly to complete the flare and cleaning process. The flare is complete when the dielectric material is removed evenly over the entire surface of the flare. The center conductor can also be flared by attaching a 12-volt or greater drill to the B-body and applying even inward pressure. It's important to remove all residue or debris from the flaring process with a plastic or brass brush before going to the next step. Step 5. Push the connector front nut onto the prepared cable end. Mate the front nut to the back nut. While holding the back nut stationary, begin tightening the front nut clockwise by hand before using the wrenches. It is important to note, EasyFit series connectors are tightened by turning the front nut to the back nut, which is opposite from all previous series connectors. Step 6. Next, continue to tighten the connector by using the wrenches. It's important to make sure the back nut does not turn. Tightening is complete when the O-ring completely disappears and there is metal-to-metal contact between the front and back nut. Let's review the steps of the new EasyFit series connector installation one more time. Step 1. Cut the cable perpendicular. Step 2. Core the cable. Step 3. Measure the center conductor against the connector back nut or the front of the coring tool. Step 4. Clean the center conductor. Step 5. Install and tighten the back nut. Step 6. Flare and clean debris. And Step 7. Install the front nut and tighten.